Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video I'll be showing you how I'm going to cut my yam and keep in my freezer. As you guys can see, look at this yam. I bought this yam last week, just last week, and I made some out of it and I left the remaining. And look, and this have been happening to me a lot lately. Anytime I buy yam and I don't finish using it, by the next time I want to have the yam, I'll realize that the yam has started to going off. As you guys can see, I don't know why. And the season we are, this is yam season, and it's very expensive. Yam can be very expensive. So when I saw this, I just have to go and buy another one. This is my another yam because I don't know whether this will be okay for me and my family. I wanted to cook yam this morning and I discovered that it's gone off again as usual. And I've come across a lot of people that they say they keep their yam in the freezer. I've never done it before. I don't know how it will taste like. But a few days ago I went to my auntie's house and she wanted to make yam, so I was looking for the yam to start cutting for her, and she said no, she doesn't have the yam for me to cut, that the yam is in the freezer already, that anytime she buy yam, immediately she will slice it, take out the skin, wash it and keep in her freezer. That because of situation like this, you know, that the yam goes off quick, and yam can be very expensive, I tell you guys. So I want to try it as well. I'm gonna cut some, I'm gonna cook now, and I'm going to reserve the remaining in my freezer. So let's start. So let's cut. Maybe we'll be lucky to get some out of this because yam is very expensive. Let me tell you guys, this one that I went to go and buy is £3. You can imagine, £3. You know how much that is in naira or sefa? Okay, so I'm going to start cutting it. So guys, if you're in my situation that when you buy yam you cannot finish cooking the yam, it goes off, make sure you cut it and keep in your freezer till when you're ready to use it. Can you guys see what is this thing now? See, can you guys see that? I like cutting my yam big. Can you guys see? I'm going to cut it like this. As I said, I like cutting my yam big. And before you start cutting, make sure you have your water. Can you see I have water there in my pot? I'm supposed to use plastic bowl, but I run out of plastic bowl. they all have something in it, so just using that. And one thing I discover, when you keep your yam in your freezer like that, before you cook it, don't start cooking it while it's still blocked. Bring it out, let it defrost before you start cooking it. Don't cook your yam while it's still blocked, otherwise it's not gonna be funny, guys. Okay, so I'm just cutting all these bits. Thank God we still have some. Still manageable. You guys see? You guys see? Can you see? I like cutting my yam big, as I said. Can you see? Big. You can cut your yam to any shape of your choice, but the important thing is make sure that when you keep it in your freezer, the day you're going to cook it, you let it defrost before you put it on the cooker. Okay. Nothing wastes. Okay, so now I'm going to wash it. Can you guys see? We're going to go and wash it, and as I said, you can cut your yam to any shape of your choice. Okay, this is the shape I like cutting mine. It's very good. I can boil it like this, and I can also make yam porridge with it like with this shape, you know, and I can also fry it. If I want to fry it, I just need to cut it maybe about 3 or 4 pieces again before I start frying. But this is for boiling, and it's gonna be for yam porridge for my next one, so that is why I cut it like this. Okay, so guys, I'm gonna pour the yam in the sink. My sink is clean, so you guys see it's nice and clean. So I'm going to remove some. I'm going to keep in my freezer before I boil the one I'm going to make this morning for my family and I. So the one I'm boiling this morning, I'm going to put it in the pot here. How much it's okay. So normally when I'm boiling my yam, I normally add salt and then sugar. It's optional, you don't have to add sugar, but I'm showing you how I boil mine. Can you see? That's sugar. I just measure it with my so I'm going to add water. I'm gonna put it in the sink. We're gonna add water. Okay, so guys, I have nylon. I'm gonna put, I think this is freezer bag, but this is one I normally use, so use any one you use. So I'm gonna keep it in the freezer. So when you do that, your yam will not be waste, because yam is very expensive, you know. So when you are packing, you just pack the quantity that you know that you'll be cooking. Don't put everything and then you want to cook and you realize that it's too much, you are struggling to remove the one you're going to cook. Don't do that. Make sure that you pack the one that you know that you take and you cook once, you know, like this one now. And you guys see, that's, so I'm gonna pack it. Okay, unless you know that you are cooking everything, you know, but it's always better when you divide it to the portion that you want. Remember guys, as I said, if you are, any day you bring it out from the freezer, you have to make sure that it's defrost before you start cooking it. So you don't want to pack everything in one bag and you want to cook it, you allowed it to defrost and you realize that it's too much, you can't finish cooking it, and you keep it back in the freezer. I don't think it's that healthy. So make sure that you pack the one that you know you're gonna cook in one go. So as you guys can see, I divide it into two. So that is it. Okay, sometimes I don't feel like eating yam, but when I see that the yam is going to spoil, I always say, oh, today I need to cook yam before the yam spoil. But when you use this method, keep it in your freezer, you can cook it. Sometimes my auntie told me sometimes I can stay for 3 months before she cook it. It still tastes the same. The important thing, make sure that it defrosts before you cook it. That's what she said. And the one she brought out from the freezer, she cooked. I ate some out of it. It just looked like as if we just cut the yam and boil. So that is it guys. Thank you so much for watching. I hope I give you guys idea, and most of it that you know idea already. That's very good. I just discovered, although I know people keep yam in the freezer, but I don't know that. I didn't just do it sharp, but for my yam to be wasting and for me to experience that in my auntie's house, I just say, okay, let me do it too, because most of the time my yam, as you guys can see, the yam is not good. The first one I bought last week, because I got some and I didn't finish it, and it's always like that, and yam is expensive. So that is it in this video guys. Let me go and keep this in my freezer. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye for now. Bye.